Okay, so now we are going to talk about the navigation as well as we are going to learn about these options provided by composition settings of After Effects. Okay, so let's first talk about simple navigations. If you want to zoom in, zoom out, you can simply scroll your mouse like that. Similarly, you can press Ctrl plus as well as Ctrl minus to zoom in, zoom out. Similarly, if I hit space bar and if I click left click over here, I can pan around with this like that. Okay, so the zoom in, zoom out for scroll, I mean scroll for zoom in, zoom out. Similarly, hold spacebar and left click, you can pan around with this. Now if I zoomed out too much and I want to make it fit, then you can select this options over here, which is known as magnification ratio pop-up. Simply go over there and you can make this fit like that. Now in previous video we have learned about this resolution over here, so obviously you know what it is. After that you will get this option called fast preview, which we are going to learn in later videos. And then we have this toggle transparency. For example, if I hit Control K, obviously, or Control K is a shortcut key for opening the composition settings, our main background color is white color. Okay, but as I said that this color is just for the reference. If you are going to render out this animation, there is not gonna be any white color. Okay, and to check out this, you can simply click on this toggle transparency grid, which is showing that your composition does not have any solid background. Okay, so this is for this option is very similar to not After Effect but Photoshop. If you open the Photoshop, we generally have this white solid background, but if I hide this, there is no any stuff actually present there. Same option for this. So if I click on this rectangle and if I create this, as you guys can see, we have this rectangle which is covering this portion, and after this rectangle there is no such background. Okay, so this option just enables that. If I disable this, I'm gonna get something like this. Okay, so let's delete this stuff. After that you will get this option called toggle mask path, which we need to enable each and every time. Basically, if you enable this, you can select this portions over here, like each and every shape have these options. For example, if I click on and selected this, and if I select this, as you guys can see, we are getting this lines, which with the help of that you can adjust this size of this object over here. Okay, so this option is for that. So let's delete that and select this and bring this over here. After that you will get this option called region of interest. Alt click to reset. Okay, like that. If I enable this, and what I want is that I don't want this entire composition, I want only few area of this. For example, if I enable this, and now I can select my region of interest. Now I want to trim my composition area up to the selected area only. So what I can go to the composition settings over here, and I can click on this crop comp to region of interest. And if I click on it, as you guys can see, my comp is trimmed, and if I hit Control K, the height width has changed. Okay, so let's see this option again. All you need to do is simply click on this region of interest and tell After Effects what kind of region you want. I want this much region to be comp. So I can go to the composition settings, crop comp to region of interest, and there you go. Okay, so this is the use of this option. After that you will get this option called choose grid and guide option. This option is generally for the grids. So if you click on it, you will get two kinds of grids: title selection and proportional grid. If I choose proportional grid, I'll get this kind of grid structure over here, so you can adjust your object according to that grid. Similarly, if I select this title selection, I'll get this kind of grid, which is like a camera, which is generally I prefer to use to adjust each and every object properly at the center and according to my the look I want for my animation. Okay, so these are the options provided by composition settings on After Effects, and this is the navigations which we can use to adjust your animation as well as adjust our comp like this in Adobe After Effects.